guys, welcome to my channel. So today I filmed my eyebrow routine. I'll be walking you through step by step how I fill them in and also how I clean them up. So if you are interested in seeing how I do my brows, please keep watching. So starting off the video, I'm showing you my bare brows. There's absolutely no product in them right now, and basically how I transform them from looking like this into looking like this, which is the end result of this video today. So I'm going to start off with the brow pencil. The one that I'm using today is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. This is a more affordable option, but I do also like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. So before filling in the brow, we're going to take the spoolie end of the pencil and just comb our brow hairs upwards. Once you're done that, go in and outline the bottom of the brow. So just follow your natural shape and outline the brow so that it's giving it a lot more of a defined look. If you have any sparse areas, just go over that with the outline, and that's going to help it look a lot more even. The way I like to do my brows, I like to go in a little heavier with the product in the middle and tail end of my brow, and then once we approach the inner corner, I go in with a much lighter hand, and that is just to prevent anything from looking too harsh or too boxy towards the inner corner of the eyebrow. Once you're happy with the outline, take your spoolie and just brush the product upwards. Then we're going to brush all our brow hairs downwards to prepare for outlining the top of the brow. Alright, so when we're doing the top of the brow, we're going to go in with a much lighter hand than we did at the bottom. Again, follow the natural shape of the brow, and any sparse areas you have, just go over them. You might want to go a little bit darker, but again, stay with a much lighter hand than we did at the bottom. And what you'll notice as well is that I'm not going too much into the inner corner of my eyebrow yet, because we are going to be filling that in a little bit later. So for my brows, I like to spend a little bit more time towards the tail end of the brow, and that's just because that's the lightest area of my brow, and the hairs don't grow as well in that area. So I mean, if you do have any sparse areas like myself and you want to spend a little bit more time darkening that up, definitely do so, because that's going to help create an even look throughout the entire brow. Once you're happy with how the outline is looking, go ahead and actually fill in the brow. Just make sure everything is looking even, there's no sparse areas still showing, and also don't forget to take the spoolie end of the brow pencil and comb through the brow. This is just going to help to make sure that all the product is distributed evenly. So once we're done that, we're going to move on to the inner corner of the eyebrow. To fill in this part, we're going to be using sort of a flicking motion, so starting at the bottom of the brow and then flipping upwards. And again, on this area, we're going to be going in with a very light hand just to ensure that it's not looking too harsh. So this is just a look at the brow filled in compared to the one that we didn't do yet, and as you can see, there's already such a big difference. So go ahead and do the exact same thing on your other brow. I'm just going to speed through this brow because it is the same thing that we're doing, and then I'll move on to our next step. So this is a quick look of both brows filled in. The next step that I like to do is to go in with concealer. The concealer that I'm using is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 1.5 Macadamia, and I am also going in with a very small brush because it is a small area that we're working with. Taking a small amount of concealer on that brush, we're going to go in and sort of outline our brow again. So as you can see, I'm going in underneath my brow and trying to get as close as possible to the brow, so this will give you the most defined, sharp look, and it's really going to make your eyebrows pop. So take your time with this step. If you ever feel like you went a little bit too much with the concealer, just don't be afraid to go back in with your brow pencil and just go over whatever areas might have been concealed by accident. And if you have any excess concealer in the areas, just take your ring finger and blend it out. And then just go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other side. So once we're done concealing the bottom of our brows, we're going to pretty much go ahead and do the same exact thing on the top. So take a little bit of that concealer on your brush and just go ahead and outline the top of your brow. Same thing, try and get as close as possible as you can to the brow, creating that sharp defined look, and then just blend out whatever excess you have with your ring finger. The final step to this tutorial is highlighter. The highlighter that I'm using today is the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit, and the shades that I'm using are Glow Getter and 143. As you can see, I'm just taking another small brush and highlighting my brow bone. And this is it. This is how I do my eyebrows every day. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video and maybe learned a thing or two. If you did, I would really appreciate if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next one. Thanks, guys.